Alright, this is concept 34D. This one's quite a bit easier than our last video, which was a tough one. This is a different way of finding the area of triangles. That's kind of a helpful situation anytime you're given a side, an angle, and a side. So I'm going to show you a real quick proof, but ultimately you're going to have to know a formula for this section. Here I have a non-right triangle, and so in finding the area I have a challenge here because I need to know the height of this triangle. So I'm going to draw in a height that might be here. You could actually do this from any of the three sides and call it h. And if I can find that h, then I can find the area of the triangle. And here's the trick, is that I can actually find an expression for h using the sine function and going back to my right triangle ratios. So I know that the sine of angle A would be the side opposite it divided by the hypotenuse, which is c. And if I solve that for h, I end up with c sine A. And if I go to my triangle formula now, which is 1/2 base times height, in my picture here, the base is side B, so I'm going to call that B, and the H, the H I can replace with what I just found over there, C sine A. And notice in that this final formula, the H is no longer there, and I can figure out the area just by knowing two sides and the angle between them. In this case I know the sides B and C, and the angle between them is angle A. This works for any of the three combinations, so you might see this written differently. You might see it written as A equals 1/2 AB sine C, but that's really just the same formula with a different combination of sides and the angle between them. And obviously the third one would be 1/2 AC sine B. Don't think of these as three different formulas though. It's really the same formula. You just have two sides and the angle between them. Alright, let's look at an example, and again this will be pretty easy. I didn't even label the sides and kind of did that on purpose because really all I need to find the area of this triangle is 1/2 one side 10, the other side 12, and the sine of the angle between them, which in this case is 130. And you're going to plug in your calculator to do the rest, and for this one you get about 45.96. Pretty easy formula to use. You just have to remember the idea that it's 1/2 side 1, side 2, and then the sine of the angle between them. Alright, here's a you try. Take the information below, see if you can find the area of this triangle. Okay, this is an example where I have two sides and the angle between them, and so the area of the triangle is going to be 1/2 AB sine C, or whatever letters you want to call them, but it's the side 1, side 2, and the sine of the angle between them. 4.82 is what you should have gotten.